talking today, okay? And there is something everybody needs to know, actually, all the time. And there's the mic and there's the camera. Okay, we are alive. People, I feel that I need to get this out, get this out, because media is lying to us, to you, and they do not want you to, well, be aware, get aware. And you see, we are all different. We don't need to be schooled. The governments don't need to tell you what to do. Well, okay, there are some psychopaths, but that's something got really wrong, and they are doing bad things towards themselves, and others around them, and that's not good. You're affecting innocent people, and often those lost souls come from broken families, okay, and they need help somehow. They need to be corrected somewhere along the way in their life. They've been through something, and now they're fucking up everything around them, and they're fucking up, but they continue to destroy everything, and they do need help. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're just exposed to negative moments and happenings in their life, and people are different in that way because we have been exposed to different programming in our lives. Some people think this life is normal when it's not. Those beings that are in control of our governments, they do not want you to figure this out. They want to paint a normal realm, so to speak, and make you believe that this is a normal life when it's not. They as I already said in one of my recordings, they own everything. They own the media. They rewrite histories, and when they notice all this is going to be done, be changed again. But when the parasites notice that the humanity gets up in a certain frequency of intelligence, they have to do something about it. I got this from all sort of places, and this is how I interpret. Interpret. Tolka det. interpret, interpret, interpret it, interpret, interpret it, and understand it. It's a puzzle. Life is a puzzle. How do you understand the thing you see, interpret? So you understand it. We are all different. So this is how I do it. So I puzzle it so I understand it this way. And this book, Terra Infinita trilogy, there are 8 books. You don't need to read all 8, okay? But it will help you to understand what's going on, of who you are, where your soul comes from, and why these beings are so interested in you, just you. And who are you? Why is this? And the system is programming us by lying and poisoning you on daily basis. So you don't know, you don't understand what's going on. And it's all done by design. You see, you can't awaken. This cannot happen. Then they lose. Then they have to do a reboot of the system. Then they do it by flooding the entire thing. Exactly what they do with the Tartari. They flood the whole thing. It's too intelligent, and they won't have it. And they have done all the circle environments. As I showed here. Look at this picture. All these circle environments they have made to control the environment. This is Mars, the lands of Mars, and this is where you live. In the center here, the center of the universe. That's where you live. Asia, Africa, America, Europe. Where they teach you bullshit that the Earth is a globe swirling through endless space. I mean, how can you ever believe that? How can you? I mean, that's the conspiracy. Not that it's flat. Forgot my coffee. This teaching is so valuable to you. Very important things to be aware of. I don't have my book here, but it's said in the book that this William, his name is William, he took a sailing ship, and he sailed through this opening. It's called the Summer Gate, and you can't sail through there whenever you want. You have to wait for a certain time of the year, and they did that. Now I don't remember if it was on the south or on the north. They did the puncturing. They didn't go do much puncturing, because they went for the right moment to sail through. But all these walls are artificial. Artificial. They're not real. It's not real ice. That's important thing to understand. This is Mars. It says human colony. Okay, human colony. So there are already humans there. This is Anunnaki lands. I should throw up more pictures. Yes, and that's what I want to say today. That we are all exposed to different programming on in daily basis. You know, and that we do not need. We don't need schooling. We don't need that. But some people are sad enough to come from a broken family, and why is that? Because of the system, or the broken system itself. But when the MedBeds technology comes, and I hear that it will come very soon, believe it or not, I believe it's going to come. I really believe so. You don't have to believe it, but I do believe it. Then when it comes and when it happens, and as they say, the shit is going to hit the fan. You know, we're going to have a perfect health, total healed, no sickness, and this Nikola Tesla, as you may be reading on the Telegram, it's something with that. But MedBeds are more better actually. You know, and you only need one session. But this is so hard to imagine. How many minutes have passed? And 12. Okay, 3 minutes left. I can't imagine it myself because how? But we will see. We will see. I believe it with my entire heart. I believe it. And the entire system will crash. We don't need schools. The parenting of the system, money system. I heard that 3 generations from now will not have to work. You will not need to work anymore because the Vatican has been taken care of. You understand? Because they are satanic and corrupt criminals. All the gold in Vatican has been taken out of there, and it soon is going to be shred out to the people, out to humanity. You know, but it has to be timed and organized because many people today are not ready to flip out, and take in the real truth. They will be crazy. They will go crazy. You know, only this with how the earth really looks like. They will not understand it because they can't take it. Then it's good that there's people like me that, you know, prepare you with something like this. But we are waiting for EBS, Emergency Broadcast System, that will come on every TV. I do not know how because I'm not connected to the smart TV. I just have a TV. You know, all of these local channels I do not have. So we'll see what happens. I will travel into the town, but it will go 8 hours in interval, and then 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. You know, because the world has to know the truth. And to get the people of the world, the known lands. This this is the known lands. This is the earth. This is the as they call it, the known lands. But in schools they teach us that it is this. It is the earth. You know, a globe. It's not a globe. This is the truth. This is the earth. Okay. It will be very, very difficult for people to understand and accept it to be true. In the beginning, they can't take it, and I'm afraid that many of people, sadly, they will probably take their own life because it's a huge switch. You know, how can they even? I can't understand that they can believe that Earth is a ball. My head can't be wrapped around it. I can't understand it. How? I can't. And they say, scientists, you know, and then they've been to schools. How many schools they've been through, and you know, they know this already. They've been studying this for eons. You know, they wouldn't lie. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. So I say this. Please read the book. It's a book of 370 pages. It's a children-friendly book, easy read, and it brings everything up about the giants that was fighting for the humanity, to liberate the humanity from the parasitic enslavement, and what pyramids really are, and why there are so many. You get so many answers. So many questions answered. There's not much more to say.